Hi, is alternative news better than mainstream news? That'll be our topic of discussion for today.
Media won't tell us the truth about it. Similar case in London, Alex. We've got these acid attacks almost every weekend now. In fact, sometimes every day.
I thought you had
Not to
5
mention the
attacks this
stabbing.
weekend. What's wrong with throwing acid on women's faces? It's liberal.
It's progressive. But Alex,
If shows like Alex Jones is any example, if you believe what you watch on alternative media, it's all about bashing other people, liberals, conservatives, all different kinds of minorities, religions, and all different types of beliefs. And everyone's just vying for your attention so you believe the way they do, and think the way they do, and act the way they do. And so, in that sense, I'd say alternative media is not any different and maybe even worse than mainstream press insofar as they don't add any substance to a discussion and they just continue to make more and more noise. Check this out.
the majority of these incidents are in Islamic ghettos.
I will throw acid on your face, bitch, for showing it. Ha ha ha! Now you are ugly. I am beautiful. Durka Durka Muhammad Jihad.
So the question comes to mind to me is why aren't we having civil discussions? Well, you can be civil, but you also have to have some facts. And there really isn't any facts, new facts. Everything is third party verified, quoting other people's, using other people's sources. They're never proven or verified uh, to the listeners, but always assumed through these wild accusations and assumptions. To have civil discourse, first, I think you have to have some common basis for agreement. I think you can't stereotype all people into one group and say this is how Muslims believe or how they are, whether they're fundamentalist or not. It doesn't matter. There's all different kinds of beliefs within any given religion or religious system, and there's many different kinds of liberals as there are conservatives. And so we have to start looking at people as individuals and talking as individuals. What are the common ground that we have in what do we have in common with each other? Now, this is not so easy to decide or determine. I think the Constitution is basically the common ground that we have to agree on. We have to find some common ground in the Constitution and stop looking at the Constitution as if it were a document that supported a liberal belief or a conservative belief. I think the Constitution has basically is about the freedom of expression and the freedom then to discuss and debate the issues and then to for people to decide these things that ought to be done about them. And so you can't just use the Constitution as a way to justify your behavior or your point of view. There's going to be the variety of points of view, and the more different points of views there are, the better. That's my opinion. What do you think? What can be done to have civil discussions and conversations? And is it that at all possible?